Hello, this is Horror Chatter, and today I came across an audio video of Kevin Spacey admits Bill Clinton flew on Epstein's jet with young girls during the Clinton Foundation trip to South Africa. Okay? And it is Piers Morgan, uncensored. I don't know when the interview happened, but it is happening. So let's listen to it and come back and talk about it.
I was very fortunate that President Clinton introduced me a lot of business leaders in London because he knew I was coming to the Old Vic. Do you know who I never asked for anything? Was Jeffrey Epstein. I didn't want to be around this guy because I felt he put the president at risk on that trip to South Africa because there were these young girls. And we were like, who is this guy? So I will say this.
There were young girls on those flights?
There were young girls on those flights, yeah. And that's been out. They've talked about it. But here's my point. There's a big difference between not remembering that I met some guy and some woman on a humanitarian trip where my focus was entirely on what we were there to do, and not remembering whether I went to somebody's island. So I never went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. I did not know him, and I never saw him or her after that morning at Buckingham Palace. He didn't even come to Buckingham Palace.
Is it true that Prince Andrew sought your assistance and wanted you to testify that Ghislaine Maxwell was your guest, not his, during that Buckingham Palace tour?
I heard a report about that, but at no time did anyone ever contact me on his behalf. And as I say, I'm not friends with him. I never saw him after that day.
What do you think about what's happened to him?
I don't know anything about it. It's not, I'm not going to talk about someone else's scandal, you know.
But that's what you're doing. You just was talking about someone else's scandal that you're supposedly not involved in, by the way. And you know what? Here's the thing. Don't tell a lie about them, and they won't tell the truth about you, Kevin. Because is it true because you like little boys? You know, let's just let the cat out of the bag. Is it because they weren't little boys that you didn't do it? This is some bullshit. It's a lie. You know you was friends. Let's just tell the truth. You know that you and Stephen and Bill Clinton and Trump and y'all all friends. Y'all all in on it. I think it's just ironic, since these names are getting ready to come to light, that you want to talk. Because Kevin Spacey, we haven't heard from you in a minute. Ain't that ironic? Don't you think? And you just sitting over there just spewing lie after lie. You don't know nothing. Yes, you know everything. You know where the bodies are at. But I think you're going to have your time in court. When all of this is said and done, everybody who was involved, okay, in this Epstein Island fiasco will go down. So just understand that when you out here making these bullshit interviews, that those interviews will be shown against you in court. Because all somebody got to do is just tie you up to a polygraph test. That's what we should do. So until the next time, this is Horror Chatter, and I thank you so much for listening.